Okay, so it wasn't right when I said that that was the moment that Joe Biden realized his presidency was over, and I predicted that his announcement that he was ending his campaign would be within a few days. That was July 10th, and he ended his re-election campaign on July 21st. So now I will say about that moment when the White House reporters were asking for Joe's reaction to George Clooney's op-ed piece published in the New York Times that day that Joe needed to step down. It was Joe realizing that the wheels were coming off his campaign, and then 11 days later, in a letter posted on his social media, he finally put the brakes on the whole thing.
I hope that a lot of those donors that went out and said all sorts of things about him come back with a big check now. George Clooney, es contigo.
Yeah. Lots of celebrities reposted Joe's letter and shared their reaction, including Rosie O'Donnell, who wrote, "Thank you, Joe Biden. Let's go. Hashtag vote, hashtag Harris, hashtag energize." We'll get to that, Rosie. Just give me a second, okay?
What's happening?
Now, fellow former talk show host Ellen DeGeneres commented, "I'm grateful to President Biden for everything he's done."
May the 4th be with you. Always.
Mark Hamill, who visited the White House in May.
You know, I called him Mr. President. He said, "You can call me Joe." And I said, "Can I call you Joby-Wan Kenobi?" And he liked that.
But Mark stuck with the traditional in his tweet yesterday, writing, "Joe Biden has a record of accomplishments unmatched by any president in our lifetime. He restored honesty, dignity, and integrity to the office after 4 years of lies, crime, scandal, and chaos. Thank you for your service, Mr. President. It's now our duty as patriotic Americans to elect the Democrat who will honor and further your legacy." Finneas Instagrammed the photo of him, his sister Billie Eilish, and their parents meeting in the Oval Office. "I see a person putting the people before themselves and their pride today, and for that, I have an enormous amount of respect." Barbra Streisand praised, "Joe Biden will go down in history as a man who accomplished significant achievements in his 4-year term. We should be grateful for his upholding of our democracy." Julianne Moore wrote, "Thank you, President Joe Biden, for your service and decades of leadership, and for leading the strongest gun safety administration in U.S. history." Jimmy Kimmel thanked President Joe Biden and First Lady Dr. Jill Biden for your leadership, integrity, empathy, and service to our country. Well, Jon Stewart, who was a little bothered on the Today Show right after the debate last month that America had to choose between Trump or Biden.
"This cannot be real life. It just can't. We're America."
Yesterday, after Biden's withdrawal announcement, Jon simply tweeted, "Legend." Robert De Niro released a statement yesterday saying, "In an act of shrewd politics and selfless patriotism, Joe Biden is stepping aside to clear the path for another Democrat to become president, because there's nothing more important for our country than defeating Donald Trump at the ballot box. With respect, admiration, and affection, thank you, Mr. President." Lizzo shared Joe's news, concluding, "We are truly living in unprecedented times." Now, Piers Morgan first tweeted, "If Biden's unfit to stay in the presidential race, then surely he's unfit to remain president too." No, that's not what it is, Piers. It's not that he's unfit now. It's that people are more concerned that, yeah, with his decline, that, I mean, he's really going to be unfit in the next 4 years. So, yeah, we don't want to elect him now. Okay? But he's fine right now. Okay? Got it? Thanks, Piers. And then, I love this tweet that Piers put out. So he writes, "Where is Joe Biden? Astounding that he hasn't been seen or heard since quitting the race." So Joe posted his letter at 1:46 p.m. on Sunday. And then at 2:13 p.m., he endorsed Kamala. And at 2:19, he tweeted a link to donate to Kamala's campaign. Piers posted his tweet at 8:57 a.m. Monday morning. He's astounded that Joe hasn't been seen or heard between 2:20 p.m. Sunday and 8:57 a.m. Monday morning. 20 hours? And part of those are sleeping hours? Okay, thanks, Piers.
Whoa, 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 whoa. No, don't touch the desk. Don't touch the desk.
Okay.
Okay.
Julia Louis-Dreyfus, who filmed a skit for the White House Correspondents' Dinner with Joe in 2014, also thanked President Biden for your service and for your extraordinary leadership and for your love of this country and all its people.
Thanks a million, Joe.
And then Charlie Ralph tweeted the second piece of breaking news. President Biden has endorsed Kamala Harris.
Yeah, girl, I'm out here in these streets. And let me tell you, you're right, Taraji. There is so much at stake in this moment.
That moment for the BET Awards was only 23 days ago. It feels like a lifetime ago. Yeah. A lot has happened since June 30th.
Oh, Madam VP Harris, I'm worried about the election.
Yeah, now Kamala is running her campaign.
These extremists, as they say, they not like us.
They not.
Octavia Spencer wrote on Instagram, "The time from hand-wringing and teeth-gnashing is over. We must save ourselves. Democrats, assemble." Don't worry, Octavia. Avenger Mark Ruffalo has got this. Okay, everybody. Now we have our marching orders, and time to hit the trail running. No to Trump Vance, no to right-wing Christian religious takeover of our nation, Nothing wrong with Christianity, just shouldn't be running a nation birthed from freedom of religion. Many more shared the Joe and Kamala photo on her IG story, writing LFG for Let's Freaking Go. Jamie Lee Curtis wrote, I support wholeheartedly Joe Biden and his decision to step down, and to endorse unreservedly Kamala Harris. She is trusted and tested, and she's a fierce advocate for women's rights and people of color, and her message is one of hope and unity for America at her time of great national divide.
I feel like it's very selfish that they allow Biden to continue to run for president. I feel like they should have passed the torch to Kamala. Like this was the perfect moment for her. Like,
Cardi reshared her thoughts from June 30th after the debate and added, let's go. I told y'all Kamala was supposed to be the 2024 candidate. Stop effing playing with me. Yvette Nicole Brown wrote, be forewarned, if you pop in here with anything but let's go, Team Harris, I'm blocking you on sight. The need for us to show up and vote blue up and down the ballot has not changed. Only the name on the top of our ticket has. Good vibes only. Let's go. John Cryer cried out, we have 90 days. President Harris, let's do this. Ariana Grande posted a link for people to register to vote with a photo of Kamala and Joe, while Demi Lovato shared a link to donate on her Instagram story, writing, let's do this, and shared a past photo of her and Kamala. Lil Nas X tweeted, lock in little bro, at Kamala Harris, while Robin Thede shared a shot with Kamala, writing, Black Lady President, and promoted Jon Stewart as her choice for VP. While Spike Lee wrote, once again, a sister comes to the rescue, and a lot of emojis. Fire and fireworks and purple hearts and praise and a lot.
Please do not underestimate the power of black women in this.
I truly believe that Kamala's got this. Yeah, she's good. But the first thought that went through my mind, oh, I hope they have the debate. Kamala versus Trump. Oh, that'd be so enjoyable.
There was a little girl in California who was part of the second class to integrate her public schools. And she was bused to school every day. And that little girl was me.
They have not asked me to open an investigation, but...
Perhaps they've suggested?
I don't know. I wouldn't say suggest.
Hinted?
I don't know.
Inferred? You don't know? Okay.
That the president...
Sir, I'm not asking about the principle. I'm asking when you
Well, I'm
knew that you
unable
would be
to
asked
answer the
these
question.
questions and you would rely on that policy, did you not ask your staff to show you the policy that would be the basis for you refusing to answer the majority of questions that have been asked of you?
So yeah, what are your thoughts on Joe stepping down and Kamala going to be the first female president?